6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. Don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hill now from the gun. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, he'll be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lamar now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Here's a gift for Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Jackson now on 3rd. Connects on the crosser. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they'll be brought up by someone who's got a big arm, Brock, but he can really run it too. Malik Willis.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
The tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
17 yards.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defensive game.
A pickup of 17. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Willis. He's keeping it again. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on 1st down.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Now here's Lamar. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first one it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Going with King Henry here. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally brought down at the 33. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now it's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Henry on 2nd. It's inside the 10. Keeps away from one. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explode for the touchdown.
Luke to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Colts and DJ Giddens ready for their next possession. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Finds his fullback. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Willis to the air. There's a screen for Giddens. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 23-yard line.
Here with Giddens. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jumping that play, Trenton Simpson. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Willis looking to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Hill. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running this with Henry. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he gets this forward to the 19. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Willis. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
3rd and long for him here. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Well, we call that protection lookout. Like the O-line yelling back at the quarterback, look out! Because they have no answer right now with back-to-back sacks by the defense. They've got this crew offensively guessing.
Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He's a tackle. He's still going. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense.
1st down, Ravens.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down. Here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And right there is the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well to the sack.
Fights his way through a tackle. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Tyler Luke out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Lewis in the pistol. Cut out left. It's a small gain up to the 38. Malachi starts, read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing is Willis. And again, an interception is dropped. Looks a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tavius Robinson on the coverage.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Once again, at 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Willis to throw it. He keeps it and takes off. He is down to the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Everyone finds Josh Downs. The Ravens pick it up. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
They aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. All right, here we go. Second down. Willis now. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. To throw, here's Willis. Dumped off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
Check.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
Not the big play they were hoping for in the college jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Here's Henry running left. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Going to the ground again on first. That one only good for a couple. It's second down. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Changing it up here, Jackson. It's his running back. By man, he's in the clear. Dancing past him. And they are all the way to that red zone.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Luke for the point after.
Extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
20, Colts 9. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Chandler now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Tag. 6.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. He's going to tuck it and run. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Working quickly here.
14 yards.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Giddens. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Throwing now. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He'll step up, and there he goes. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
13 more yards. That's another Colts.
Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 16 at the 35-yard line.
Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Here's Willis to the air. He'll try and run this. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. 4th down coming up. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This one from 42 yards out. Kicked well and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Escapes a defender. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. They can't stop him. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown.
Here's Luke for the point after.
Tyler Luke on for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
12. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. The Colts ready to take the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready, 70 Timberwolves.
Willis looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get 1 step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Hey! Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
We see the Ravens making their way out now. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. Only 1 timeout remaining to stop it. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still 1st down.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
They're going to pass it here. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. It's Henry on the counter. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the
One.